Hey people, Injured here, welcome back to the Deadfire, and again we are struggling with a dragon fight. We're in the lair of the Ancient. The Ancient is a big fiery dragon over there. Last time we struggled with a dragon, it was because of a bug. This time it's just really tough. I think I need to stop getting terrified by it, so I'm going to do the Captain's Banquet. Oh, we can't rest in here. You have to go outside to rest. And then, I don't know, I'm going to try and interrupt it, I think. Like, turn your AI off. Try and get the interruptions going. It didn't really work with the other dragon, but this one only has 3 concentration, not 4. Maybe we can do it. Maybe. And your bombs interrupt quite a lot as well. Yeah. Interrupts on hit. Interrupts on hit. So let's drop the stun bombs and just take more interrupty bombs. These ones are so massive that it can be hard to hit them. It can be hard to hit them. But sure, we'll take more. Can I make just 2 more of those things? Another grenade. Okay, apparently I'll just get 2 of them. What does an implosion charge do? Oh, that pulls. Give me that concussion. Oh, blister bombs. Oh, messes up the armor. Tiny amount of damage though. And does not interrupt. I need to interrupt this thing a lot, all the time, over and over. Because it's got some kind of self-heal as well. It's just so tough to... because I can't pause and look at the battle log to see what exactly is going on. Path of the Damned with no pausing. Whose idea was this? Fill that slot and fill this slot. Okay. Who else? You stacked up on maelstroms as much as we could. Wonder if this is useful enough to use. Immunity to concentration for a long time. If that works, that's amazing. I do want to keep these moonwells though. I need to get rid of this then. Who can I shove that onto? I mean, you'll heal him. He keeps getting injured in the fight, and I don't know why. Some kind of attack that the dragon does injures people. Okay, let's replace the worm figure, because I think they do fire damage anyway with their breath attacks. So we're going to try and make some more of these. What is it? Plague of insects. Is it physical damage? Insect swarm, is that it? Oh, that's the same thing. What's the difference? This is raw damage and for 43 seconds. Is it general offense? I don't know. It's not elemental, is it? I can't make the plague of insects because it's a fancier version. Look how long that lasts. Oh wait, it rolls against fortitude in a way. The dragon's got insane fortitude. What about this one? Do you roll against fortitude? Where was it now? The hell was it now? Not potions. Physical damage. There it is. Insect swarm. Yep, fortitude is just not going to hit. Oh, there's plague of insects. It is there. I'm just not going to hit those things. That messes up its reflex and deflection. Oh, that might be good. Because that would get its deflection really low. We could maybe get some crits and stuff. Embrace the Earth's Talon. Can paralyze for 8 seconds. Great Abjuration. It's not going to work on it. Chaotic Orbizoda. Okay, the Rusted Armor. But again, it rolls against Fortitude. It's not going to work. You roll against Fortitude. You are Fire. I do like this debuff. Messing up its armor would be amazing. We just can't get it to hit. We just won't get it to hit. Maybe I'll try these. Oh, we can only make 1. Need antlers. Balls. What do you do? Just some damage. Is it a lion? Yes, target. What else can I make? Could make some of these. It's not bad. It will bounce between all the really annoying magma oozes. I just don't have time to kill them all. Elemental damage. Winter wind. It's a cone. And it rolls against fortitude anyway. It's not going to hit. Meteor shower obviously does nothing. Interrupts on a crit. That's not useful. We might just chaotic orbit. Sucks that I can't do this. Oh, not that it would hit anyway. Okay, let's try these. Maybe 5 of those. I think they go here, don't they? Yeah. So much stuff here. That's against deflection. Its deflection is low. It's not low enough. Okay, we're going to try and interrupt this guy this time. What is this thing? Defensive potion. Are the summons actually helping me enough here? Or do I want to stack up on potions that help me? I think the summons are doing stuff. Okay. Let's quick save to go outside to rest and get that Captain's Banquet. And hopefully do better. If I can't beat this thing, I'm going to need to bargain with it. Which I don't want to do. Wrong button. Where's that Captain's Banquet? There it is. Got 10 of them. Can't remember why I've got 10 of them. It's like pre-ordered DLC or some kind of thing they did before release. Not complaining now. There's me Captain's Banquet. It does also lower action speed and more damage with spells, which is nice. To keep my eyes on it and try and interrupt. Try. Wall of Many Colors seems to do well for us. So with you, immediately I'm going to summon these guys, because these guys also do Wall of Many Colors, I think. And we're going to try and attack it from the bottom so that all the oozes are like in front of us, because they can really mess with our ability to get where we want to. Although this time we're not going to be terrified all the time and running around like idiots. So hopefully it'll go a bit better. Got to stop the heal. I have to stop that heal. Got to get rid of those concentrations. Probably going to use all of her bond on that. Just concussion shots.
Come, have I not?
Make sure she knows that it betrayed them. And we're just going to attack it. Make sure the combat is slowed down. I want to get like here. Yes. Yeah. Like that. You immediately do your thing like this. Oh, you're doing it. Okay. You summon these guys. You mark it. She's doing something already.
There's something you don't see every day.
Ungrim, get in there, buddy. You're using your Morning Star, that's right. Get in there. In fact, just summon something now. And you.
Yes.
And you. Gonna do one of these. You, Wall of Many Colors, please. Gonna do something again. Oh, it picks you up. That's what that move is. Okay. So they got 1 concentration left. Try and interrupt that thing. We're gonna throw bombs on it now as well. Okay, concentration's gone. How about a little bit of poison too? While you're at it. I think the bomb's in there. Yes. Interrupted it.
Right here.
Got to try something
Interrupt
else.
this thing. Hurry up and do your poison thing. Well done. More of these. You, give me this. Okay, we couldn't interrupt that, but we didn't get frightened or terrified this time either. You need to move up before you do that.
Of course.
Can you interrupt whatever the hell that is, please? What can you do now? Some shadow flames, maybe?
That looks like it hurt. Yes?
Yes.
How do you like that?
More of these.
Not exactly what I was going for.
It's not interrupting it. It is not doing it.
Spot on.
There's some things you just can't interrupt. Hopefully, if you interrupt the bloody heal,
Hey there.
just keep attacking. In fact, get some more poison. Oh, that's getting the concentrations back. Damn it.
Try this.
Interrupt it, please.
Not
I
quite.
think we did it. I think we interrupted it successfully. One of those. Sure, you can also throw out your one of those.
Yeah.
And more summons, please. No, not that. This guy. You, speaking of summons, you can get one of these fellas. Those fellas last for ages. Oh, there's the meteor storm. I didn't interrupt that, did I?
Let us end this.
Sure, one of these. You. One of these heals and a moonwell, a big old moonwell. That's your grab
Right here.
move. Which is whatever. Can we get a concussion? Yes, if I just chuck it over there. You can just move and do it. Not beyond you. There you go. This doesn't jump around. Who did he pick up?
Not exactly what I was going for.
Oh, one of the summons. That's alright.
Hey there.
Keep an eye on. Oh, that interrupted him. That concussion bomb. That was awesome.
Oh, indeed. There's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, give me some fantastic friends.
That's not it.
Here. So Ooze is almost dead. Don't think I can interrupt that thing, because I'm not going to try it. Give me another
Yes? Yes.
poison. You try and kill this dumbass thing. So what is this? It's facing that way. Don't know what they're
Right here.
doing.
Perfect.
Is that like summoning the oozes or something? Oh, there's the concentration thing.
Absolutely.
Attack.
Gotta have something here that works.
It's not interrupting it. It's resetting the cast. It's not interrupting it. More bombs. More bombs. More maelstrom. Yes, that knocked it the hell over.
Hey there. My pleasure.
More poison.
Yes.
Yes?
Moonwell. And more summons. Sure. What else do we have? This guy. Last summon of this guy.
Oh.
More grenade.
Now that never happened. Yeah?
I bet I've missed him healing or something. I don't know what that is.
End this.
Hey there.
Need to... If you can, interrupt that. We could try this thing. This speeds her up for a little while. Doesn't speed her up for very long. Oh, we have... Oh, look. You're still my friend, Wrathon Raider. Isn't that nice?
Yes.
More grenades, dude. Just... Give me them grenades.
Well,
Let's have
that's
some of
something.
this. Right here. And some of this. And one of these. Might hit some of my friends, but that's the brakes. Or them's the brakes, I think is the term I'm looking for. Can I interrupt this bloody thing?
Oh.
Maybe with a giant grenade, let's say. I guess not.
I'll just have to try something else.
Oh, I think we did. I think we bloody interrupted it. This is the grab. Don't mind too much about the grab. Don't go into melee, dude. Oh, man. You need to change your weapon, so you don't do that. So I've used Fantastic Friends already. So change your weapon. This gives you this big wave thing. Which is looks fun, but it hits everyone.
Perfect.
Let's not do it right now, eh? Try some of that. You, big one of these, please. Like there-ish.
Here that works.
Valten, can you try and do something? Hit him. Oh, I should not use this because engaging multiple people is not really useful here. Use that for a little bit more accuracy.
Right here.
What are you doing? Stop that. No, he's got some concentration back now. Balls. Give me some of this. Oh, you can't get there, eh? Come on. Come on. Do it there then. Don't care if it hits Valten.
Now that never happens.
Let's buff. I wonder if buffing him makes his bombs better. I don't know. Buff Ungrim as well.
Try this.
Hopefully we can stop that.
Try something else.
Face my flames.
I don't want to face the flames.
Stare your death in its flickering eyes.
Oh, there's the heal. Need to stop that heal. All the grenades you have. It's got no concentration right now. Please do it. Did not seem... I don't know if we interrupted it. I don't see any healing numbers. We're getting surrounded though. Absolutely surrounded. More poison. I'm gonna attack. Can't interrupt. I've run out of stuff with her. Completely run out.
Not exactly what I was going
Do this.
Yes.
And uh-oh. Astrai still gets terrified. You should be able to give rest bonuses to your pets. Are you stuck here now? Oh bloody hell, you're stuck
That
here
looks
now.
like it hurts. Right here.
Guys, need to kill this fella. Call the clutch, I guess. I don't know. Over there.
That's not supposed to
You
happen.
guys are out of summons. Yes, you are. You can do a scroll moonwell. What about that? Right there. Please kill this guy. Just that guy right there. Guess we can try this thing for the buff. There's a meteor shower.
Oh.
Which is not nice. They're just in range. Please kill this guy. That's right.
Fear not.
That's right. Onto this. Thank you.
Oh, indeed. Yes.
Carlton's taking a lot of damage here. Gonna heal himself. Okay, big heal. Big heal coming in. And you haven't been... Oh, jeez. Teclis is getting hurt by that thing now. We need a heal like this, right here. Whew, just in time.
That's not it.
Ungrim's been picked up. Maybe that's what injures him when he gets picked up like that. That's Reforged of Flesh, I think, on... Yeah. So that's healing him quite nicely.
Yeah?
Do you have any more bombs? Not that many more, you know. You have way a lot more of these. How low is it? It's under half. We just don't have a reliable way to interrupt it anymore. Just keep chucking those bombs in. Hopefully not on our friends over there. I could use more of these summons. Rather not.
Now that never happens.
Let's do one more of those right there. And keep chucking those things. We can do this actually, and another one of these. Maybe get some paralyzing. Speaking of paralyzing, do one of these. Might get paralyzed off it, you never know. Not sure what way he's facing here. Is that you summoning more magma oozes? Maybe. Throw that in.
No good.
Throw some chaotic orbs in.
Yes.
Do that stuff, and then heal yourself with this because you're getting quite low.
Hey there.
Attack
Not
it.
exactly what I was going for.
Oh wow, did you? I might have been the wall that paralyzed it. Give me one of these now. You're getting very low, Alarielle. That's right, get on it if you can, buddy. It's blooded. I don't know what that move is, but it looks nasty. You have any more bombs? You have one more bomb.
It's beyond.
Can you get there? Just get there and do it, please. There. Alarielle,
That's how it's done.
heal yourself.
Yes,
Get back over there.
Yes.
Shoot this thing.
That's not
Do a
it.
chain lightning, sure. And then one of these. Valten's getting destroyed. Look at Gorn's pledge over there. Don't die, Valten. You're gonna die.
That's how it's gonna be.
Oh no, Valten's down. That's really bad. We can't use this.
Bottle.
I'll just have to try something else.
This is too
How
much.
low is it? It's not even that low. I don't know if we can do this, you guys.
Let us.
It's just so hard to reliably interrupt this thing. Maybe one of these. Just can't do enough damage. Just run out of stuff.
Not exactly what I was going for.
Valten is alive somehow. Heal yourself, dude.
Wounds remain. Hey there. Absolutely.
Threw absolutely everything at it, and it was not enough. I don't know if the interrupts helped even,
Show 'em how it's
or if it would have been
done.
better just to use my damaging skills with Kerillian.
I shall.
I'm bleeding. Got it.
Yeah, you're bleeding.
Gotta have something here that works.
Throw those heals in.
These wounds run deep.
Don't have any spells with Teclis. Teclis is down anyway. You need to empower yourself, get some defenses going.
Right here.
Kerillian is remarkably healthy. So let's just use more of these.
I'll just have to try something else.
I like this. What do we get? Just a Revenant.
Right here.
More poison. Lucky Paralyze would be great. I don't know what's paralyzing Ungrim. Fiery Maw is paralyzing Ungrim. That's when he gets grabbed, I guess.
That's not supposed to happen.
I can try Garden of Life. Let's try that. Revenant got scared.
Now where were we? Hey there. Absolutely.
We got it pretty low, but not low enough. Maybe we'll try one more fight after this, and then we'll have to just freaking make a deal with it. So I cannot beat this thing. Come on, Revenant. Yes, get in there. Your minor intercession. What is he doing? He's getting mad. How long are you paralyzed for, dude? Just get in there. Another one of these. In there. Please get in there. Don't attack that thing.
Perfect.
Or maybe I should use Spirit Tornado over and over again. Please get in there, Ungrim. This thing's in the way, I think. Jump then. There.
Yes.
Oh, Maelstrom. And another one of those. That casts so quickly, that Maelstrom. Mobilized, immune. Why is it immune to shock damage? It's got a lot of armor against shock, but it shouldn't be immune to it.
Not exactly what I was.
Maybe the penetration is so low that it just says it's immune. More poison. Oh, you've got these things. It's gonna make all the difference, you guys. You gotta start potioning, dude. If any more heals.
Missed.
We do. Try that. Also some of this.
Now that never happens.
I'm
There's another move roll.
bleeding.
Hey there. Of course.
Man, we got it so low.
Yeah.
Heal yourself.
Try something else.
And another potion, probably. Maybe one of these. Still have 3 maelstroms. Don't think there's much point in reviving Teclis. He used all of his bombs, used, I think, all of his spells. Attack the freaking dragon, please. Jeez. Use this. Uh-oh. Ungrim's getting picked up again. He's gonna just die. He keeps getting injured. Look.
Perfect.
Just keep getting injured. Give me some empower.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, I can use this heal. That's not bad. What is this? Is that the maelstrom?
Just had to try something else.
I think that's the maelstrom. Got it so low. Is this the thing that injures him? Keep on doing. Oh, meteor shout. Because he hasn't gone down. He hasn't been knocked out. I don't know why he keeps getting injured. Some kind of thing.
Yes.
It's down to 78 hit points. We have no more heals for you. Ungrim Ironfist has died.
Let's go.
Oh, jeez. God, it's so low.
Very well.
I wonder if I just did attack skills of Kerillian, if it would be enough. Okay, one more try. Right, I don't even know if we can bargain with the thing. We will try. Can try just groveling. That diplomatic option. I don't like it. Wait, wait, wait. Is everything... I have the cap... This is the right save, right? Yeah. Anything else? Can I just get more grenades instead of the concussion bombs? Because they're so difficult to throw. Can't reliably paralyze it, I don't think. Don't think I want healing grenades. I can upgrade this? It's probably just legendary, yeah. Not sure how worthwhile these summons are, and I'm going to keep them. I think they're doing something decently well. Surely. Okay, this time Kerillian just attack the crap out of it with all you got.
Yeah?
With all you got.
I got this.
What did you have again?
On it.
Garbage. Okay, one more attempt to fight this thing. It was good not getting terrified, but we got it. I think we got it that low on our first attempt anyway. Just Alarielle, because Alarielle runs out of stuff to keep people alive.
Who have I not? Do not hide. Whisper to the eye and the heart.
Enemies ahead.
Oh, we don't have that buff from the Rathun anymore. Oh, maybe that's why. Wait, can I go back and get that buff again? I want to see if I can go back and get that buff. Because I rested, it went away. Oh, and I definitely want to switch you to this for the boss fight. Hey guys, how's about that buff again, please? Game has been running a while, so it's starting to get a bit framey. I might do a restart here. We'll see if we can get this buff. Oh, yeah, was it this far? Oh, there's a chest. Didn't even spot that last time. Come on, guys. Yeah, I'm going to restart. Look how chugging it is. Very, very framey. What? Oh. I can come back and just tell them about it. I wonder if what that does.
Watcher.
Oh.
The time does not allow for even now, Eothas gains strength from the spire.
They are preparing
What
a final
progress
assault.
have you- Then they will burn to ash and return to the mud kiln from whence...
She leans forward, the copper-recorded arms gleaming from the blustering flames.
Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, consume Eothas.
Need more time to reach
I
Eothas.
suggest you retreat if you... I can give you only the moments more it takes me to fully fire the depths of this maw. Fare thee on, Watcher. My condolences, should you die.
Fine. Okay, you guys. She plans to
Why
erupt.
should I trust the words of an nay? Unless the Brenthis return.
Okay, it looks like I'm not going to get that buff again. It was you, wasn't it? Yeah, you're not talking to me. Okay. I'm gonna reload. Go outside, reload the game so that it runs adequately. And we're gonna try this dragon again. One more time. And then I'll just grovel in front of the dragon. Oh hey, primal flame. In we go. Let's get up near it. Alrighty. I will see you in a second, guys. And we're back, ready to have another final go at this dragon. Pick up this junk. And I'm just going to let Kerillian loose here. Try and time my Alarielle spells a little bit better to spread them out, maybe. And just Spirit Tornado the hell out of it with Ungrim.
Who have I not yet?
Need that DPS.
Whisper to I am the heart of
Attack. Okay, you, this immediately. And then this. You, put your AI on, just mark it and go mental.
Oh, I shall.
You, give me this. You. Are you going to do that? And start chucking grenades, I think.
No good.
Immediately. You move up the side. And Spirit Tornado for me. And then do your summon. There. You summon. There.
Yes.
You summon this guy there. You may as well summon
exactly what I
that
was
thing there. Get all your... No, your illusions are still there. Some of these, couple of these. What did we get? A Risen Mage.
Oh.
I am happy with that.
That's not it.
Gonna Moonwell now.
Yeah.
You. Give me some poison.
Absolutely.
And then try not to forget that you are not with AI. That was a lot of damage we just did, and what he's doing as well now.
Try this.
One of
I'll just
those.
have to try something else. Yes.
You. Maybe run in and give a robust like that. You bring in the fantastic friends. Perhaps right here, in fact.
Yeah.
Give me a twin arrow. Ungrim's getting destroyed already. Heal yourself, dude.
How do you like that?
Another one of these.
Gotta have something here that works.
More grenades. Grenades seem some of the best things I can do against this guy. You start the maelstroms. All of the maelstroms.
There's something you don't see every day.
And some of these as well. And get some lucky paralyzers off it.
Time to try something else.
Get AI back on. No, no, turn it off. Give me another poison. because that's crush damage per second on that thing,
Yes.
which is pretty good. Throw these in, I guess. And you can also change your weapon now.
Well, that's not it.
So you don't get into melee accidentally.
Oh.
You need to buff Ungrim. Oh yeah, you do this.
Right here.
That's pretty good. You more poison.
Let us end this.
Throw that in there. Do this crushing wave maybe later. Shadow flame.
Not quite.
And grenades. Ungrim got an injury because it was picked up in that attack,
Try something else.
which sucks. One of these. And more maelstroms. That should do that entire stack, hopefully. Oh no, brilliant. We're gonna a bond.
Yes.
Attack this thing. The giant dragon. Got these piercing things. That's just not gonna hit off fortitude, is it?
That's not it.
No. More dragons. I don't know why I keep saying immune to lightning on the maelstrom. So there's tons of health, but barely touching this thing.
Not exactly what I was going for.
3 Ungrim. Please attack the dragon, dude. Throw it tornado.
That hurt.
Then attack the dragon.
Yes.
Keep on doing those.
I'll just have to try something else.
Keep on doing those. And keep on doing these. Summons. Summons.
Yes.
That's your last maelstrom. Can get a scroll moonwell up here.
Gotta have something here
Please
that
do it.
works.
You should queue it up, I think. There we go.
Hey there.
Because I was holding shift like a fool. You
Yes.
give me another wall of many colours. Right there.
And that's how it's done. Yes.
Keep getting battered around and interrupted. More poison.
Yeah. Got to try so. Try this.
Ungrim's gonna die. It's paralyzed now. Keeps getting picked up, which gives him the injury. That's what gives him the injury.
Certainly. My pleasure. I'll just have to try something else.
Might get a lucky paralyze off this. You fear not. He's right there. Oh, this stupid thing is in the way. Maybe it's doing something good, Oscar, now.
That's not it. Yes.
Grenades! Oh, wow. You petrified it, I think.
How do you like that? Yes.
Oh no, Alarielle's now engaged.
Hey there.
More poison.
Absolutely.
The Rathan Raider's now pissed off with me.
Indeed.
Got to try something else.
Can we mess up his defenses with this?
Yeah.
No, attack here.
Try this.
Spirit Tornado.
Gotta have something here that works.
You. Big grenade.
Take him down.
Any more summons? We do. We have this guy.
Well, that's not it.
Which means you probably have one too. Yeah, right there. Lots of grenades. Just spam them all. 1, 2, 3,
Face my flames.
and 4.
Bear your death in its flickering
This is some kind of
eyes.
self-buff crap. You now need to be micro to poison. No idea how much health old Ungrim has over there. Let's get a one of these on him. Don't know why he's turned around. What are you looking at? You have the poison on you? Yeah. Valten, stop attacking the Rathan. You as well, move away. Try and get this thing. There you go. Try and get that thing. I'm gonna take a disengage hit with Alarielle. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad.
To try something else.
Are you out of grenades? You still have these big old things. Gotta move a bit, but you can chuck them. I think I need to do one more. That's use Spirit Tornado again.
Right here.
You've run out of stuff to do already.
Of course.
Hopefully that queues it up okay. I'm gonna forget otherwise. They are fighting the Rathan Raider at least. Just under half, I think.
That's not it.
Guess we can chuck some of these out.
Take him down.
Be on seek. Leave it
Move
to
away
me.
from the ooze.
Face my flames. Stare your death in its flickering eyes.
Okay. We maybe need to throw a heal on Ungrim. It's hard to tell. It's not going to hit with that fortitude attack. This is against Will. It has insane will. Okay, throw this up. Ungrim's got... Oh, Ungrim's almost dead. I need to get close to stuff. Good. If he gets picked up for... He's down. I'm not going to revive him. Because he's just going to get picked up and perma-deathed. Look, we barely got it below half this time. So maybe those interrupts were helping. It's just not enough.
Now that never happens.
Teclis can do absolutely nothing except chuck grenades now. Something that's immune to fire is really tough for us. Teclis does lots of our damage.
These wounds run deep.
And that's how it's done.
Let's speed it up a bit here. I don't think we'll be able to do this. Very tough.
Not exactly what I was going for.
I was reading some forum posts between my loads, and yeah, it seemed like they buffed the hell out of this dragon after initial release. I never had trouble with it on Veteran. On Path of the Damned, this guy's an absolute nutbag.
Got to try something else.
Try some of this. Yeah, now it's injuring. Now it's injuring you. I hope we can bargain with this thing. We should have the diplomacy, surely. Good thing I took diplomacy on Valten, or wouldn't be able to get past this. I'd have to make another party member probably, like a druid with a bunch of freeze spells and stuff. Need to heal yourself?
There's something you don't see
Probably.
every day. Well, that's not it.
Let us end this.
Sure. Buff you.
Missed.
Right here.
More poison?
Absolutely. Yes.
Let's buff more of these guys, might as well. Summon these fellas out. Let's do a Garden of Life. Oh, they're all too far away though. This idiot is fighting us still.
Yes.
Can't they hard code her to not turn on you? Come on now. Yeah, I think we got it lower last time. I think we got it to that last bar last time. We just run out of stuff.
Got to try something else.
Run out of things to use.
Finish them!
This is too much. Right here.
Yeah, this is too much. Look at the amount of ooze, just endless ooze. Maybe the trick is to deal with the ads. We just can't deal with them fast enough because we need to use our good spells to deal with them.
I won't go down.
And we need them for the dragon. There's a bloody meteor shower. Okay, this is not going to work. Time to buy. I really wanted to kill it, but I think it would just take me ages. I need to make another character or something. I'm just going to get through it with some good old diplomacy. Probably. I hope. Must be an option. Hey, Jada. Whatever your full name is. Jada Feralas or something?
Who comes now?
Yeah, I remember.
Have I not yet
Okay.
feasted enough? I suppose I can make room for
I have no intent to
another.
fight
An
you.
easy meal is still a meal. Squeal and scurry, or do not. I will suckle the marrow.
I wonder if there's a way to get to Eothas without dealing with the dragon at all. But let's honor your magnificence. I offer my service.
Do you now? And what need would one so ancient as I have for one so tender as you? Or perhaps you are a tough one? Tougher than these Rathun?
I need to talk from the Brent. That just annoys it though. You'll be destroyed along with it.
Should I believe the wretched were, even were it so, the fire feeds me. It can cause me no harm.
I can be using my super resolve. Stubborn creature, your obstinance would see you dead. Allow mine to see that you live.
I suppose.
Oh, maybe we got through.
I slumbered for ages and felt restless for longer.
Yes, just fly away.
It shall be good.
I'm
to
sure there will
stretch
be
my
no
wings.
repercussions.
To hunt, I fly.
Okay, we got through it, you guys. It doesn't drop emeralds, that's all I know. It drops scales and large fangs and stuff, but it would have been really cool to kill it. I'm very annoyed that I couldn't kill it. Very annoyed.
Watch and learn.
That's what happens when you rely too much on fire damage. Okay, quick save. I'm sure the Rathans are going to be pissed. Whoa, as well. Adris Blade of Captain Crow. Aldris. It's a saber, looks very fancy. Shock damage to target on crit and more damage as shock. Health on crit. Blood honed. Hits the crits. It's pretty good. We don't really need it.
I've got it.
Whoa, I wonder if there's an emerald in one of these. Come on, please. Ah, there's a cloak. Ajumut's Stalking Cloak. Perception and Stealth. More damage to weapon attacks made from stealth. Plus 5 accuracy to weapon attacks made from stealth. And attacks made with... Wow, really good for assassins.
Will do.
We can look at Brenthis's soul, I suppose. Crooked Fingers clutch a still flaming torque. Give me the torque. And I guess we'll reach for the soul. Rather than falling face forward into a vision of the Rathan's final memory, her last thought screamed through your mind.
I am burning! I am burning! I am burning! And it is not in pleasure, not for Mother Magran. I should have listened when she said nothing. but I was willing to die to reach the Everflame, to sacrifice them and everything to ash, to vanquish the Defiler. And I am burning, but not in the flame. Not with honor and eternity, but for a moment. I am disgraced. Who will lay the talk before the mother to fire the way? Who is left? Who will guard the sacred spire, the mother's mind? Who will descend the shrine to the Defiler's god's face? Not to these hands that are ashes sifting on a breath that is a last sigh of a wretchedly snuffed life. Not to me and mine. Now she who was blackened and befouled and forsaken by the flames, forsaken by Magran.
Alrighty. She did not have a good time. Let's leave. Take the talk back to the Rathrans, who definitely won't be angry that we let the dragon go. Hey, I couldn't kill it, Rathrans. Maybe you should have tried to kill it. I guess those guys are immune to fire damage as well. Nobody would do any damage to each other. Be here longer than I would. Okay. Let's go and talk to Eothas, I suppose. After we give them the talk. He's still rubbing it. Calm down, Eothas. Run on through. I wonder if they'll attack me. Oh, they got a decent chunk of XP from that. Over halfway to 19, which is where we get the next power level. The last power level for our single class guys.
Kith.
Hey, you. I found Brenthis, she's dead.
And it is as I feared. And I do not share the Brenthis' ability to commune with Magran. But I must believe the goddess would will us to fight. We must make a final stand.
Have the talk.
To return in victory from the lair of the ancient.
Well, I don't know if it was
misjudged
victory.
You are one of a kind among kith.
I guess I used my diplomacy.
What became of the ancient? Jorda Fairless. Triumph will be nigh impossible without her.
The dragon has forsaken you. He falls silent.
Indeed. I feared the worst when the Brenthis failed to return with the beast. We've no choice. Despite the odds, we'll attack without either's strength. If this is to be our last stand, we must prepare ourselves, either for victory or for sacrifice. You've earned the right to Fire Shrine with the talk of the Everflame, but we cannot join you as yet in facing the Defiler.
Magran herself will kill you.
If that is the goddess's ever-burning will,
Well, I can be
we
religious.
Bethune will abide it.
Among us, only I can hear her, so how do you know Magran's will is for you to stay and fight?
Could her will be for us to flee like cowards? We are Magran's creatures, formed from her flames. We exist only to further her greatness.
Super resolve check. I could try and save him. Who'll serve Magran if you die here? Doesn't her many other sites also need protecting? Don't her many
As
other
you say,
sites.
Magran has chosen to sacrifice this site. Far be it from us to spurn her offering to the war. We will evaluate them more, and instead guard the other volcanoes of the Teeth. I believe she will approve of this destiny we have chosen. Keep the talk. Use it
Aha,
to lower the
I gotta
shrine
leave.
if you are determined still to meet with Eothas. May the heat of your soul lead you to victory.
I think we go through the statue or something. Ah, place the talk on the altar. The braziers on either side of the altar flare to life, red-hot flames shooting high before settling into a steadier, softer burn within the bowls. Lava eddies beneath, blah blah blah. You've lost the item. That's a cool statue. Can I have this on my boat? The statue of Magran towers above you. Yeah. We saw this. Descend into the depths. With a squeal of metal against metal, the entire floor drops, a stomach lurching 5 feet. Chains clang like the toll of a bell as they catch, pounding against the time-worn gears. Then the shrine begins steadily lowering it into the maw. The shrine cranks lower into the maw. Eothas' colossal Ardra-carved dome, neck, and shoulders slowly emerge into view. This close, the god rises up like a mountain, larger than you ever remember seeing him. I wonder if he can grow and stuff. Energy vibrates from his massive body, and a cacophony of mutterings and shouts from the souls whirling within it slams into you, nearly knocking you from your feet. Give me my soul back, Eothas. Or the bit of it you have. Speak to Eothas. I really thought that was a chest. Here he is. Alright, buddy. How do I talk to him? Oh.
Watcher, I wasn't sure you'd make it. But there is enough of you in me to grasp that you had a better chance than most. Some would say it's because you have a strong soul. Great deeds come easily to one so spiritually blessed. Or have you become great because of what has been thrust upon you? Watcher of Cadnua, Herald of Berith, Hound of Eothas.
I've had enough of this. I don't know, whatever the reason, I'm still standing.
Even after all these years, countless generations, we don't know either. The brightest souls can burn out in an instant, and even a pathetic, feeble spark can grow brilliant in time. But you have come a great distance for answers. What would you ask of me, Watcher?
Why have you come back?
You need to know? Or Berith? Or the gods?
Every creature that lives and breathes on Eora needs to know.
And it would seem even she whose presence shakes the heart of this mountain needs to know.
Magran is prepared to take drastic measures.
Magran fears what I will do, just as she feared what I would do in the Deerwood. But this time, there is no power on Eora or in all of hell to stop me. Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you. Give Berith, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others.
What are you gonna do?
Force gods and mortals alike to open their eyes to one another. It seems my sister does not like the sound of that.
Be more specific.
I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us, for what we are, not what we pretend to be. When I entered Widewin, I did so with the intention of illuminating the history of Anguith. I wanted to show all the nations of the Eastern Reach the machines we had used to create ourselves, how we had hidden our true nature from mortals for millennia. But even if I had succeeded, my words would have been easy to deny. Belief creates the foundation upon which a mind's reality is built. Some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind than accept what they're being told.
If that's so, what are you doing this time that will make any difference?
I have not come to speak, to convince, to plead, but to break the foundations of belief itself. To extinguish the lights that maintain the illusions we have created. We took on the mantles of gods from legends, and in so doing, made real what was false, crafted truth from fiction. The time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind. I will leave this place and go to the lost city the Huana call Ukaizo. It is there that all souls pass through the machines of the gods, where all souls pass into the beyond before beginning their next life. reach that place, I will find our great machines and tear them to pieces. I will smash the great wheel until the lights of hell all gutter and die. And when my work is done, I will leave this world forever.
Say nothing.
I admit that's not the response I expected.
What am I supposed to say to that?
The volcano erupting around us. Still, I'm surprised Magran is reacting this way. I would have thought she would appreciate a trial of this magnitude. One that tests us all. Both gods and mortals alike rely on the wheel. We depend on it for the souls that give us power. Mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. Breaking it will force all of us to face the truth. We will fail together or move forward together. Either ending is preferable to the cycle we still find ourselves in.
Okay.
Once again, the gods have put you in a precarious position, Watcher. Considering all the troubles I have put you through, the least I can do is protect you from the wrath Magran has intended for me.
Say nothing.
I must say, you've been remarkably calm in spite of all this. This next part may test you. Brace yourself, Watcher.
Eothas's great hand floats away from the luminous Audra pillar. As it pulls back, for a brief moment you see a golden tether flash into existence between the pillar and the great titan's back. When the Audra fingers gently cradle you, there is first a sensation of warmth, but it is followed by a harsh splitting of consciousness. Your awareness vacillates erratically between the physical world and the spiritual dimension of Eothas's body.
Stop vacillating me.
Your soul glides amid the many trapped with Eothas. As your brilliant form passes by them, they call and reach out for help. Below Eothas's body, the volcano erupts. Molten rock rushes over the great Audra body, but does not slow its movement. The great keep, recently abandoned by the Rathun, is quickly consumed by the lava. Your attention returns to the heart of Eothas's body. Deep within the whirling masses of souls, you again sense your own presence, the fragment that was taken from you. This time, you reach out to it as it reaches out to you. You meet somewhere in the great mass of Audra, the rest of the souls fading at the edge of your awareness. We are together again. Are you ready to be together again?
Yes, it's about time.
Are you certain? Since we've parted, you've become someone else, and I have become myself. When we join, we won't be ourselves anymore. Your senses yank back to your body, still in Eothas's hand. There is light, sunlight. He has emerged from Ashen Maw, the rim of the volcano and the great keep of the Rathun collapsing behind him. The Audra is barely visible through the thick lava covering his body. And still, he moves.
Eothas does not care about volcanoes.
The ocean is gone, water sucked away, leaving only the bare seabed glistening in an ominous silence. You summon the strength to turn your head. Through the cracks in the great god's fingers, you see a wall of water. Taller than Nekataka, taller than Eothas, as tall as the moon. It comes with the rumbling of a terrible stampede.
Ondra's trying to take him out now, I think.
The wave slams into Eothas. His hand closes, protecting you from the devastation. Somewhere in your mind, you hear Andra screaming. You are back inside him. Back with yourself. Are you still the same Watcher who devoured the souls at Heritage Hill? Darkness roils within the soul as it awaits your response.
Did I devour the souls at Heritage Hill?
I am.
Let's be benevolent. I'm not that person anymore. I'm nice. I don't even kill dragons.
This may be painful then, but I suppose it will be so for both of us. You feel cool air, seawater. The back of your mind pulls your attention back to your body. Eothas stands amid the now calm waves. Kraken futilely clinging to his limbs as he gingerly sets down your ship with one hand. He carefully opens his other, setting your body on the deck. As your head comes to rest, your vision rocks forward, pulled back into the Audra, back to your soul. Some of us is lost to him. Fragments and the empty spaces between them. They will always be a part of him. But we are still us. And it's time for us to go. Together.
Together.
The soul rushes toward you, flying into you with ferocious speed. You are thrust back through the Audra, out of the palm of Eothas' hand, back into your body. You can feel the sensation of your skin, the warmth of the Audra, but you are not fully in control. The other soul struggles to reach the surface of the body's consciousness, but you pull it down. Entangled, you float in a dark, boundless expanse. The more you fight each other, the closer you become, until somehow, impossibly, every piece of you is touching every piece of them. Through the distant window of your eyes, you see Eothas push slowly against your ship. Though his touch is light, it is still the touch of a god. The ship lurches, rapidly tearing across the water southward. His hand pulls away from your ship's wake, his body straightening, towering overhead. The volcanic rock, now cooled and gently steaming, sloughs from his body as he moves. The Audra beneath is still immaculate, unmarred. He watches you depart, and you hear a voice in your mind as you sink deeper into the blackness of sleep.
Tell them what you have witnessed, Watcher. Tell them what is coming.
The windows of your eyes retreat into the distance. The fragment of your soul is so close to you in the darkness that you can't tell if its thoughts are separate from your own. Eothas is going to Ukaizo?
Eothas is going to Ukaizo.
He's going to stop the wheel?
He's going to bust that wheel open.
Eothas is going to Ukaizo. Eothas is going to Ukaizo. He's going to stop the wheel. The words repeat in your mind until they become an incessant, meaningless mantra. Involuntary meditation in the emptiness of your unconscious. When the words finally dissolve and become part of the darkness, you see a pinpoint of light. You no longer sense the other soul. No longer sense the person you were before Eothas touched you. You swim toward the light. As you come closer, the light becomes two blurry spots of radiance. You settle in behind your eyes and feel your lips already moving, mumbling. Around your body you sense familiar scents and sounds, voices raised in shock and alarm. You take control of your mouth, opening it wide and drawing a great breath.
Well, alrighty. That was a hell of a thing. Big old volcano explosion saved by Eothas. Got a bit of our soul back. Oh, I'm in Nekataka already. Okay.
Are we simply going to wait? What if he never wakes up?
Are those frilled collars stuffed in your ears? If the Watcher's mumblings are right, then Eothas is marching on Ukaizo. We have to move. He's seizing power from the very gods who betrayed him. Destroying the wheel to make sure they never come back. It's a coup, and we have to muster the strength to stop it.
The unraveling of Kohopa from Tangaloa is our greatest test from the gods, I say. We must live to deserve the world they make for us.
At last you feel fully present and steady on your feet. The attention of the room abruptly shifts to you, filling the void with expectant whispers. Say nothing.
Well,
Story.
there is some life in him still, but I do not know how his senses fare.
We are beyond helping each other, you and I.
but Ngati persists in keeping you on her watery game board.
She doesn't like me.
The Deadfire is no stranger to cataclysm. We can survive by cleaving to a shared purpose, a greater good, Akira. For what else did the gods place us here? We who have ships and resources enough to make a difference.
What we need is brass. Rawatai has ships and cannons aplenty, but the only way I'm sending them is if...
People coming in. Approaching footsteps grow in volume as the courier scrambles into the throne room.
Ships have formed the blockade around Queen's Birth. Their commander demands parley with Serpent's Crown.
Just the pirates?
What? But what about our ships? I must get a message through to the captains.
For what do our enemies paint a target on their hull? This is a stirring bid for my attention. Send word to my water shapers to drain the sea around the flagship. I would parley on better terms than this.
My queen! They fly the colors of pirates! The Principi are...
Huck, arrival at long last.
Wait, didn't I kill this guy? Isn't this the fella I killed? I guess not. When I went to kill Ferrante, wasn't he the guy that was there? One-eyed Pim? The motley sailors who don't hold the Juana guards at bay with drawn weapons taking some of the more opulent decorations.
Ekosi, ladies and gents. If you would but forgive the intrusion.
Can't remember if it was him.
Surely you understand. We Principi have a vested interest in
Yeah, didn't I kill you?
the open sea. The sea which grows increasingly volatile due to a rogue god.
Didn't I kill you?
Wait? No. You have me confused for my brother. A common mistake.
What? Oh.
Now with that settled.
The same name as look exactly alike?
Exactly. We could not be more different.
You painted vagrants are
Weird.
a plague on my tribes. Why should I not hang you from the walls of my garden?
You should be asking yourself how they got in here in the first place.
You assembled to solve the problems of the Deadfire, Ak? The Principi will also have a voice in these discussions. You can rest assured. While we meet, our blockade will not fire on the port unless provoked.
Yes, well, if you have a point, pirate, I suggest you reach it quickly.
We're supposed to take a bunch of pirates at their word?
I agree, kill him. Even if we cooperate, Eothas wins.
Do you think so little of our chances? The Juana are built to outlast, I say. Deadfire's last cataclysm stripped the tribes of Ukaizo. This one will bring it back to us. All of this is meant to be.
Ukaizo? What could the lost city of gold mean to any of this?
It's maybe the last life we ever live.
Diverus? That sounds grim. Are you saying that any who perish in the future will cease to be reborn?
I don't know. It's possible. It's not exactly common.
And how do you propose we are to stop?
Let us speak now of what can be done. Must be done. Watcher, you know best of all of us what our options are.
Every cannon in Eora wouldn't slow him down.
But, Watcher, you must have some solution. Some insight, at least. A weakness.
We have to act quickly. Defending Ukaizo is the highest priority. Our ships are fast and well-equipped. We could sail to the edge of Ondra's mortar. See if Eothas' passage opens a way through the storms.
I agree that we must take immediate action. However, there can be no dispute that the Principi is the Deadfire's fastest fleet.
Not fast enough to outrun our cannons, pirate. Of course, finding Ukaizo once we're through is another matter.
I can sense Eothas in Ondra's mortar.
That's so. You just might be able to save us.
We speak of collectively sailing for Ondra's mortar, but this crown will not support any plan that involves a single outsider ship landing on the shores of Ukaizo. It is for this moment that the gods test me. Anyone who seeks to cross Andra's mortar will learn that the gates of Ukaizo are the end of compromise with the Huana.
Our souls are in jeopardy. Don't debate over territory.
If the Huana cannot take back our beginning, then our end fast approaches. The gods will judge us by our devotion to Ukaizo.
Are you going to guard it as closely as you've guarded your palace today? Ukaizo was yours once, and you lost it. Meanwhile, the storms that cover Andra's mortar plague Rauatai too. We will help the Watchers stop Eothas. But we will not leave our country's future in soft hands. We hope the Watcher agrees.
Watcher, there are two kinds of people in the Deadfire. Those who have called it home since time immemorial, and opportunists. With Ukaizo under our control, the Huana would restore order as it has not been seen since the days of our ancestors. By your own deeds, you have no part in these plans. I ask that you do not interfere in the work of the Huana.
This is where we choose a side, I suppose.
Order. And the only question is whether it will be the order of ignorance and tradition, or else of conquest. The secrets to be found in Ukaizo could elevate us all beyond the telling. I will not relinquish that dream so easily.
No decision will be made today, I see. Then we must return to our ships. Watcher, while the masses quarrel, know that we will sail for the Golden City. If you desire to join us, you know where the Consuelo meets.
Watcher, I say the time to play at freelancing is at an end. Any of us could get you to Ukaizo, but only one of us will stand by your side.
That fella doesn't seem to care that I killed his brother. Okay, I'm going to side with the Royal Deadfire Company.
While we have the chance.
You can forge an alliance or prepare your ship to go by yourself. Where is... Oh, they've all left, have they? Yes, I'm not talking to them. The Coming Storm. To find a Valiant Training Company, Royal Deadfire Company, and Brass Citadel. That's what we're going to do. You guys coming? Gonna make you run all the way through here, isn't it? How did they even get me to the palace? Just dragged me there.
Will no one help me? Perhaps in a day or two. Prince.
Maybe they'll give me the submarine thing now. I need to go to Imperial Command, not lower. Oh, what? Interrupted as a group of kith detached from the shadows before you. Any people want to try and mug me? Probably hear a bunch of noises outside. Sorry about that. Identify the ambushers. Religion. Servants of Wodeker. Do you want? Okay. Kill him. We still got our captain's banquet rest, probably. Well, that's a fancy looking piece of armor you've got. You get your axe back.
Now that never happens. Yeah, sure.
Interrupt that fool.
Yes.
You start buffing people.
Oh? How do you like that?
Got to try something else.
How about some lightning?
Yeah?
Don't let him cast that thing. No. You were in the right place. My bad. Can you move, please, Ungrim? Oh my god.
Yes, indeed.
You get away. Another one of those.
That's how it's done. Right here.
More interrupting of that. These guys are tough. Let's do a wilting wind, a small one. Right there.
Certainly.
A lot of damage, Teclis. Queue up some defensive spells. Speaking of defensive spells, use some of that.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Ungrim, jump into the back lines and destroy them.
I'm stuck.
One of these. Chuck one of these out back there. Teclis. Any of these low? This guy's kind of low.
Right here.
Oh, you didn't got your AI on. Who is marked? Anyone marked right now? You. Shoot that guy. And then twinned arrow things.
How do you like
Let's get
that?
a big moonwell going. You can keep smacking those guys. Let's empower you and spirit tornado them. Valten's doing fine. Try and get a knockdown there, buddy. What's up, Teclis? Have up some of this. Oh, you're trying to heal. Can't allow that. Oh, did a double swing there, but didn't hit both of them. Yeah, leave this place into a line of fire here. You're doing okay, another one of these I suppose. And let's get a bless going up here.
Yes.
I think that works.
Gotta have something here that works.
Do that. And Grim's still kicking some ass. Are they gonna start jumping around, are they? Give me some of this. That there. Oh no, she's stunned. Okay, Chris, what the hell are you doing? Who's got low fortitude? 101, 111. Try it on you.
There's something in
Yell. Shook that guy.
I'll just have to try something else.
You're gonna robust yourself. The heal just went up. Can we get over there? Disengage it is okay. Yeah, we can. We can. Do some resolve. Speed it up a bit.
Yes.
Exactly
Anything? Try that.
Finish them.
Robust everyone. Make one of those and one of those.
That's not it.
I don't think anyone's near a corpse though. Why did the rest of them not leave corpses? We haven't only killed 2 people. This is painful.
Certainly. Try this. Now that never happens.
I think I used that already. Give me a heal. Up here. Kerillian should be okay now. He should be marked, yes.
Right here. That looks like it hurt.
Still, I never got a freaking emerald yet. Jeez. One of my legendary bow.
Right here. Absolutely. I'll just
Haven't I
have to
got
try something else.
7 in the entire game? Then I used 4 on Amra. I must have used them for something else without realizing. 128 will, this is not going to hit. Nope.
Time to try something else.
Nothing much else that you can do. You can get up there and get robust.
And that's how it's done.
And we got him. Oh, maybe it's when we transform them into something, they don't leave a corpse, I think. Maybe. Gauntlets of accuracy and a ring of minor deflection. Nothing unique. Precise missive. Carrying shards of heat-scorched metal. Oh. Metal gets into Itzia's hands. She's in Pariki's Overlook.
Yes.
Can I go to Pariki's Overlook now and talk to that person?
Indeed.
Let's see. Didn't give me a quest or anything. Where the hell would Itzia be? She's just around? That's another long episode. Anyone called Itzia?
I shall.
The torch out. I don't want to go through all these buildings looking for her. Really? Waits her potential, it said. Maybe she's in a shop or something? Wasn't there someone called Itzia in Mariki's metalwork? I have a vague memory of that being a thing. Ah! Save.
You've got something shiny for me, friend.
Dips in hands in my pocket. What are you
Ordinary
doing?
inspection. Don't you worry, I'm a professional. Everyone gets a turn. Ow! Something bit me!
Oh, Consul's skull is in there.
Strange bit of metal. What else have we got?
Oh, nearest Squirreless's hope.
If you bring me some more of that odd metal, maybe I can craft something shiny for you. There's no telling until I've got my hands on it.
What odd metal do I even have? What? I got waylaid by some assassins who mentioned you by name.
Now? Well, lots of folks know me. And lots of folks aren't entirely nice.
Why so curious?
You promise you won't laugh? See, it all started with this dream. All I remember is a woman opened this satchel and gave me 3 pieces of dark metal. Told me that she had lost them, but that if I kept my eyes open, they'd be found again. When I got my hands on them, I was to bring the pieces together and get a prize for my troubles. Isn't that a strange calling? I was just a girl when I had that dream, but it stuck with me like hagfish to the roof of my mouth. So if you find any unusual metals, you bring them to me first, yeah?
I wonder if this is a mega boss thing, if you get 3 pieces of metal from the mega bosses. And I don't think I'm going to be able to kill any mega bosses with this party if I couldn't kill
Won't know
Jada.
until we've had a closer look. Strange bit of metal. If you bring
It's just
me
that.
some more of that odd metal...
Weird. What the hell do you do, lady? Void shards. God Killer's Rum. Okay. Yeah, it might be a mega boss thing because there's 3 mega bosses. And she had 3 bits of metal. Okay, let's get to the Rawatai Deadfire Company, fellas. Before we end this super long episode. For our Citadel. Imperial Command. Don't get waylaid this time. Straight through here. Quick save. You.
So, Ukaizo's real, and your glowing friend is headed there. We've got to move quick. Our engineers believe there's something unnatural about the storms of Andra's mortar, and the ones that have made Rauatai a rain-lashed rock. If Ukaizo really exists, it could be the key to understanding them and stopping them. Just as you saw at Poko Kahara. The Ingwithans were masters of engineering, and with the knowledge of Ukaizo, we could surpass them.
Tame the storms?
We could truly transform Rauatai. No more flooded cities. No more harvests washed from the fields.
I take you have a way to reach Ukaizo?
I can help you reach Eothas. But first, I must prepare for the world we'll all live in after you confront him. Okaya's engineers are working on something that will get us to Ukaizo. But a final matter remains before we can deploy it. You've been invaluable to us, so I hope you won't balk at what I have to ask for next. I want your help with a final operation, but you should know that it will likely turn the other powers against you.
Yep.
I must have your unconditional support before I can disclose the details. And once I do, there will be no turning back.
I'm with you.
Then you must kill Queen Onekaza
Holy crap.
II. I don't ask this lightly, but while the Queen holds court, pirates and Valian profiteers close in.
Did not know we'd be asked to do this.
And my countrymen back in Rauatai see their homes and crops washed away by storms. I know this isn't how you'd like to do things, but it comes down to this: the continued decline of Deadfire or its sudden transformation. This is the only way to forge a stable future for Rauatai or the Deadfire. And I need you to help us achieve it.
Don't understand why you need a queen dead.
The Huana are a fractured culture, and the Kahanga monarchy is the last tendon holding it together. The Queen and her predecessors have been ineffectual figureheads for generations. They've left their people vulnerable to the predations of slavers, pirates, and yes, foreign powers. Once we depose the Queen, we will rebuild Deadfire into something stronger and sturdier.
Surely there's another option.
We must take action, or risk being swept away by those who do. On my signal, the cannons of the Brass Citadel will fire, and our ships will bombard Queen's Birth. That should draw enough attention away from the palace to allow you to infiltrate. And if I know the Queen, she'll wait out the danger on the roof of the palace. I advise caution and stealth. The Queen will send many of her soldiers to the harbor, but those that remain will be on high alert.
Harbor full of innocent people.
We are going to sink Valian ships and damage their infrastructure. Trust me, I want to avoid casualties. I'm sending you to assassinate the Queen because I don't want to massacre her people.
What about my ship?
My cannoneers are the very best. Your ship will not be damaged.
And the prince?
Attacking him will likely raise the alarm, and the Queen is your main target. Still, losing him would be a blow to the Huana, should it come to that.
Alrighty. I committed to the Royal Deadfire Company. I guess I'm killing the Queen.
Then there's no time to lose.
And it's now?
That's the signal. We'll maintain the distraction
Holy
until
crap,
you've
that was a lot of
completed
XP.
your task. If you need to rest and prepare, the barracks below are open to you. Meet me at the docks outside when you've finished. Good luck.
What are we leveled? Speak with Britse. Where is that? Oh, we failed the skipping ahead quest. Okay. The skipping ahead was the waiting for those guys to do their experiments again. Okay, we just failed every other factions quest because of that. Fair enough. The final maneuver. Infiltrate Kahanga Palace. So where's that speak to Britza thing? Fine. Maybe she's in Kahanga Palace. Okay. Let's level up and end this super long episode. Athletics and diplomacy. Get our next power level, you guys. Choose an ability for both classes. So we can upgrade Unbending Shield. Sorry, Unbending to make it Unbending Shield. The fighter and the allies now also gain Resolute. And their allies. What is it? AoE? Oh, it is. For 15 seconds. Or this. More health. Unbending Trunk, I think, is better. This just gets you back up. Yeah, Unbreakable. We just stand up with 100 health. Which is great, but Valten's usually the last to die anyway. Usually. And there's that stuff. We can't get the second level of it. So we'll get Unbending Trunk, I think. I don't want Power Strike for 4 Discipline. 200% bonus damage, but it's so much Discipline. It's crazy. Let's go for Unbending Trunk. And for Paladins, we can do this. Sacred Immolation. Faux AoE fire, but it's raw damage every 3 seconds. For 4 Zeal, I don't think it's worth it. We can do this. Big deflection bonus that we can put on Ungrim, for example. It's only 12 seconds, though. And it's 2 Zeal. Can upgrade our Revive, which you do use now and then. Grants Fit. And makes Strong Tenacious. I don't think it's vital. We might just get some more resistances to stuff. Practiced Healer, 15%. Is that worth it? Spell Resist would be good. Let's upgrade our Revive then. It's only a 15-second buff. No, that's not worth it at all. Not worth it. I don't think this lasts quite long enough. It could save someone. But that's Alarielle's job. I think, mainly. Stoic Steel. Oh, this is pretty good. Builds up armor rating while standing still. Sure. A passive. I'll take that. Didn't even see that. Ungrim buddy. Even more athletics and intimidation. Okay. You can turn our Barbaric Shout into Dazing Shout. Enemies also take crush damage and are dazed. Hoo-hoo. What is this? Instrument of Boundless Rage. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Just chuck a weapon at someone. For 12 penetration as well. It's 3 rage though. We'll probably get them both. What's this? Every time it kills an enemy has a chance to regain rage. That's pretty good. It's only 25% though. Prestige. This makes everything better. And this. I think we'll go for the Dazing Shout. I like that. I want to get all of them. All 3 of them. And I guess I can get the last one at level 20. Let's try this thing. And then last level we'll get the Blood Surge. No, probably this. Prestige. And maybe Blood Surge as well. But let's get the 2 actives at the moment. Which means I need to change his AI to use this instead. You're threatened by multiple enemies. Good stuff. Kerillian. More mechanics, more survival. And I guess we're going to Heartseeker. 4 bond. striking all characters in a line with increased damage and penetration and enfeebles them. 4 penetration, 100% damage. Pretty nuts. Distracting training. When an enemy misses the ranger's animal, the enemy receives a penalty to their deflection. That's pretty good. -10. That is very good. And we can prestige as well. Stunning shots. Interrupt on crits. I do like that. Let's grab this. And then probably interrupt on crits. That's a conceal. And he self-heal as he concealed. And then we'll probably grab those 2 next level. And that'll be her done. Heart Seeker is in. Teclis, time for a meteor shower, buddy. We've already got it on our book. We've all got this in our book, but we can't use it. Missile salvo. Cascade of erratic missiles upon the area. These missiles release shockwaves and impact that deal crush and corrode in a small area. Does it tell me how many missiles there are? No, it doesn't. We're grabbing it. What is this? Lengrath's Reflection. I think we're just going to grab Prestige here. Good stuff. Does that give me... Oh, yes, it gives me 2 casts at this level now. Awesome.
Yes.
And you, more Arcana. Do you even need 20 Arcana for anything, I suppose, for skill checks in conversations and stuff? What can we get here? Can get Rusted Armor. Very good. What did we get here? Nature's Bounty. All unoccupied quick slots in the party are filled with wondrous nectar that can be consumed for bonuses and healing. Action speed, health restored plus... Wow. That's a pretty damn good potion, but you need an empty slot in your quick items. Might be worth it. Weather the Storm. Oh, that's really good. +5 against all that stuff. And those things. The problem with this is that it targets Fortitude. Big, tough things that have lots of armor typically have lots of Fortitude as well. It's just going to be hard to hit it. This AoE, it is. I think that's really good. Over here, the Storm of Holy Fire. We've seen how good that is from the scroll. What's the range on it? Range 10. The scroll has really short range for some reason. Cleansing Flame does damage and jumps to targets, which messes up their beneficial effects. The Minor Avatar gives her all of the minor inspirations, max health, and damage with weapons. That's like for a melee priest or something. And this thing, 30-second friendly AoE plus 20 deflection. That's really good. What did we get here? Oh, Resurrection. Really good revive for a single ally. And they can't die for 20 seconds after. I think we want this. But we'll probably grab Storm of Holy Fire next level, because we can't get any more power levels with these guys, because they're multi-classes. Oh, there's that. Now, do I want to make it so we have empty slots for that nice potion? Because remember, I can use that every fight. Well, if I don't use the elemental armor thing. What exactly did it do again? More action speed, more health, or rather a heal, might, and it's really good. I think it's worth giving up a grenade slot for you. Give up one of your poisons for it. You. I might keep your scrolls. Do we give up a summon for it? Probably. I'm going to give up a summon for this thing. That's how much I rate it. So I don't think that extra summon is going to be the difference kind of thing in a really, really, really tough fight. They die pretty fast. They don't last that long either. Like 30 seconds for the good ones. Some of them are really short. That's 30 seconds as well. What is this one? Also 30. They get like what? Maybe 8 or so attacks in if they even attack the right thing. So yeah, we'll keep a slot for the Nature's Bounty. And we'll keep those summons around to use them. And we quick save. And we end this episode. Next time, we kill the Queen, apparently. And then the plan is to go off and do some other random stuff in like the northwest corner. And then we do the next DLC, Seeker, Slayer, Survivor, or whatever it's called, which I assume is going to be insanely difficult for me. And then we try and do the third DLC, and then we finally finish the game. But that's a ways off. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you then.